So this is the little propane forge I made relatively easily and cheaply. You can see that the body of it is just a cut up gas cylinder. There's a homemade propane burner going into the top of it. It's not the real style. I believe the real style is better, but for a forge this small it doesn't really matter. On the inside you can see a lot of door insulation and a lot of ceramic wool fibre everywhere to insulate it, and in the middle that's a fire brick to act as a shelf for whatever workpiece you're using, and it lines up nicely with the small hole in the door. The flare for the propane burner is actually welded on the inside of the forge, and it's just a reducer going from whatever size this is to a couple of sizes bigger. Unfortunately I don't have a lathe, so that means on the larger side of the flare there's still the threading, so the flame isn't as clean as it possibly could be, but it really makes no difference for what I'll be using the forge for. At the moment I only have the ball valve and the valve on top of the gas cylinder to control the gas flow, so at the moment it's not terribly precise until I can get some needle valves and other regulators. So there's really just a low power and high power setting at the moment. And that's a little thermometer, that's the digital thermometer, and that's a K-type thermocoupler, and it's sticking out at the back behind the flame. I did that to measure the ambient temperature of the forge and not the flame temperature. Alright, let's get it started. So we saw that after only about a minute and a half of running, the ambient temperature of the forge was already above 1000 degrees. I'm not going to try and find out how hot it can get. I'm not too keen to leave it running on full for more than a couple of minutes, because the top of the propane burner up here is starting to get a little hot if you close the door and leave it running on full for more than about 2 or 3 minutes. And so until I install a cooling system, I'm not going to test a max, because I'm worried that it might melt some of the sealant up top there for the gas fittings. So when I make a cooling system, then I will test the max. Cool. Thanks for watching.